Hey, what's up, y'all? It's another video with Prez Lifestyles. It's Sunday. I said I was gonna do a video, so I'm here. All right, I'm gonna do a very, very fast video, but I want to talk about Reebok really fast. So Shaq is actually not the one who's really buying it. It's his investment that he's invested in that's buying it. It's called Authentic Brands Group. That's what Shaq is invested into, and they're the ones that's buying Reebok for a deal of 2.4 billion. Of course, being that Shaq is also invested into it, it still trickles down that Shaq has a hand now in Reebok. So I think that's really cool. But that would be the investment to look into, not Reebok itself, but Authentic Brands Group. That's what you can look into. Like I said, I was gonna touch base on it. I was gonna check it out, and I think it's gonna be big. Now, I want to talk about credit really fast. Just to recap really quick, leveraging your credit, that's something that people utilize when it comes to trade lines. So with trade lines, as I said, if you have no type of credit, you have somebody that wants to leverage their credit and help you out, what happens is you get that credit card history. So let's say that card has 5 years or whatever the case is, you will now officially have 5 years on your credit report because of that card. And that can actually boost you up to where you can actually go out and start getting your own credit cards. Me, I prefer store cards, and I also prefer cards, regular credit cards that do not have any annual fees. Annual fees to me is basically a buzzkill on credit, because at the end of the day, why, especially let's say you're not using the card, why are you paying an annual fee? And then the cards that charge annual fees, they act as if they're so prestigious, but they're only offering the same thing that regular cards also offer you that don't even charge you annual fee. The Discover It card, prime example, it does not give you an annual fee, and it gives you cash back on pretty much everything. Then you also have the Capital One card, the Venture card, that I've seen that also did not have any annual fee, and it gives you cash back, and it also gives you fly miles. So I mean, it works out. There's so many different ways that you can go about it. These two cards that I've named, you can actually get those cards if you apply and your credit score is in the low 600s. It helps you build your credit. The Journeys card too from Capital One, that's another one you can use. I love cash back because again, you can use that as monthly payments to pay your regular bills, and it could be anything: a cell phone, your car insurance, or a car note, whatever the case is. You can use a credit card, your cable bill, whatever, anything that takes a credit card as a form of payment, you can use that and actually get money back for making your regular payments, because now the credit card is paying you back from using it on the cash back. And of course, you have the money already in your regular account and you pay it back. So that's stuff that you can do. And then you can actually, call these credit card companies and ask them to boost up how much you have, give you a credit line increase. Now, credit line increases, they might tell you that it's a hard inquiry, which means it will, supposed to pull from your credit report, it can drop your score. That's 100% a lie. Whoever tells you that, they're lying. And I know it might come to a shock to some of you guys, but a lot of people that work at these credit card companies, that does not mean that they have A1 credit. It just means that they have a job. That's it. That's all. Don't be surprised if people that work at credit card companies have horrible credit. Do not be surprised. So that's just how that is. Just because they work at a credit card company does not mean they know anything about credit. Just keep that in mind. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Anyway, that's just something that I personally like to move and do. Of course, the most important thing is discipline. That comes from you. It doesn't come from having as much credit as possible that you can get. No, discipline. When it comes to finance, you have to have financial discipline no matter what. As your numbers start to grow, that does not mean you have to incorporate more bills and do more things. But you can keep at a steady pace until you get to a level to where you can do these things without worrying or any hesitation. Me personally, I was practicing that for a while. I could have been buying crazy cars years ago, and I didn't. I was actually just building and building. So when I was able to do it, I really didn't feel it. It wasn't really a big financial burden or a strain for me. It actually became very natural and very easy to do. So it's not about building up to make a payment or buy this right away. How about you build and have the mindset that now that I built this, I'm going to keep building on top of it until I can acquire that with no problem. The trick is to make payments and to buy things or to acquire things without feeling a strain. And so you don't want to live check to check. And credit cards, think of it as your way of having a backup for a backup for a backup. Store cards, I have a thing with me is I don't shop in stores that I don't have a credit card for. If the store does not have a store card, it's a great chance I'm not going to shop there. That's just how I am. And because again, you can, with store cards, that means they might have a rewards program. With the rewards program and a credit card, what happens is you can actually not just save money, but you can get crazy discounts. I've done it. I've had a purchase in a store before that was $400, and after my rewards, I was able to get it knocked down to about $120. That's a very big drop. It was still the same quality of 400, but I didn't actually pay 400. And then at that day, I didn't even pay anything because I really used the credit card. And I tell people it's basically me using other people's money. They're lending me money, and I'm basically paying it back. So I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all, even if I have the money on me. Why would I use the money on me when I can use the credit card and then pay it back slowly or pay it back however I feel fit? So that for me, that's how I use it, and that's how it works, and it works very, very nice for me. It sounds funny when I say it, but it's true. When I say I'm going shopping with other people's money, that's basically what it is. But at the same time, it's still something that you have 100% control over, so it works out. And I feel like, that's just the best option for me, and you have to know how to go about your own finances and work your angles. But that's just my quick little take on credit really fast. If you guys have any questions and you have any concerns or something that you want me to talk about, feel free to please contact me. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Also, please hit the like button. If I am saying stuff that you do like and stuff that you want me to keep talking about, please let me know. But that's just my take on that. I'm actually not going to talk about stocks tonight, surprisingly. I just talked about Reebok because I didn't talk about it last time. And that's about all. Until next time, guys. You guys have been amazing. I definitely appreciate the support. I'm going to keep these videos going, and I'm going to keep growing, and I hope to see all my subscribers start growing financially, and I hope I've taught some of you guys something this far. If not, I'm going to keep working at it. I promise you. You guys take it easy.